What if you could wake up looking like you slept for 10 hours, in less time than it takes to pour your coffee? You drag yourself to the bathroom mirror at 7 a.m. Your eyes are puffy, heavy, and swollen. You have a Zoom call in 30 minutes, and you look like you pulled an all-nighter. You reach for the expensive eye cream. You slap on cold cucumber slices. You brew tea bags and press them to your eyes. You wait and wait. 15 minutes pass, and the puffiness barely budges. Most people think this is just genetics or aging, something you have to live with or cover up with concealer. But that is not true. In most cases, puffy eyes are just trapped fluid that you can physically drain in under 5 minutes. No expensive creams, no 20-minute tea bag rituals, just a simple 2-step method using cold and gentle pressure. But before you learn the move, you need to understand why that fluid is there in the first place. Because if you do not understand the drainage system, you will keep using the wrong fix. The skin around your eyes is the thinnest skin on your entire body. It is paper thin, with very little fat or muscle underneath to support it. That means even a tiny amount of fluid looks dramatic. That fluid is called periorbital edema. Edema is just a fancy word for trapped water. At night, when you lie flat, gravity stops pulling fluid down toward your feet. Instead, it pools in the loose tissue around your eyes. Your lymphatic system usually drains this fluid away. The lymph system is like your body's plumbing. It removes waste and excess fluid. But at night, your lymphatic flow slows down. It moves less than half as fast as when you are awake and upright. So the fluid just sits there, collecting under your eyes while you sleep. 2 things keep that fluid trapped. 1. Your blood vessels expand overnight, and they leak a little fluid into the surrounding tissue. 2. Your sluggish lymph system is not moving that fluid out fast enough. To fix this, you need 2 things. You need cold to shrink those leaky blood vessels and stop more fluid from coming in. And you need physical pressure to move the trapped fluid along the lymphatic pathways toward the nodes where it can drain. Now you know why it happens. But here is what everyone gets wrong about fixing it. People buy expensive caffeine eye creams thinking they will zap the puffiness instantly. Caffeine does constrict blood vessels, but it takes 15 to 30 minutes to kick in, and it only works mildly. It does not do anything to move the fluid that is already trapped. Cucumber slices are cold, which helps a little, but they are mostly water, and they just sit there on your skin. Tea bags have caffeine, but you have to lie down with them for 20 minutes to get any effect. And the worst mistake of all? Rubbing your eyes aggressively. That stimulates blood flow and warms the area, which actually makes blood vessels expand more. You are literally adding heat and friction to an area that needs cold and calm. The real mistake is not combining the 2 things that work together. Cold alone stops leakage, but does not drain the fluid that is already there. Massage alone pushes fluid, but does not stop new fluid from leaking in. You need both. And you need them in the right order, for the right amount of time. There is a simple fix. It takes almost no extra time, and you can do it while you make breakfast, because the fix does not rely on expensive ingredients or waiting 20 minutes. It relies on simple physics and your own 2 fingers. Here is the exact sequence that reduces puffy eyes in under 5 minutes. Step 1. Get your cold source ready. 2 metal spoons in the fridge work perfectly. You can also use an ice cube wrapped in a thin cloth. Do not put ice directly on your skin. Place the cold spoons or the wrapped ice cube over your closed eyes. Leave them there for exactly 60 seconds. Count it out. 1 full minute. This constricts the blood vessels, stops new fluid from leaking out, and numbs the area slightly. Step 2. Remove the cold and sit up straight. Gravity is now your friend. Use your ring fingers. They are the weakest fingers, so they apply the gentlest pressure. Start at the inner corner of your eye, right next to your nose. Press gently and sweep outward toward your temple. Then sweep from your temple down the side of your face, toward your earlobe. There is a lymph node right below your ear. That is where the fluid needs to go. Repeat this outward and downward sweep 10 to 15 times on each eye. Use light, gliding pressure. You are not rubbing, you are draining. Do this for about 2 to 3 minutes total. Step 3. For a final boost, put the cold spoons back on your eyes for another 60 seconds. That locks in the reduction and tightens the skin. Stand up, look in the mirror. The puffiness will be visibly reduced. All of this takes less than 5 minutes from start to finish. That is the rule. But does it actually work for real people? Or is this just another theory? Lymphatic drainage is not a beauty trend. It is a well-established medical technique. Physical therapists use it after surgery to reduce swelling. It works because the lymphatic system has no pump of its own. It relies on muscle movement and external pressure. Cold therapy, or cryotherapy, is also standard for reducing inflammation and fluid retention. Studies show that cold compresses significantly reduce periorbital edema in under 5 minutes. The combination of cold constriction and directed massage is what estheticians use in professional facials. And you just learned how to do it at home, with nothing more than a spoon and your own hands. You are not guessing, you are not hoping for luck. You are physically draining the trapped fluid out of that thin skin. And the beauty of it is that you can do it every morning while your coffee brews. So the next time you look in the mirror at 7 a.m. and see puffy eyes, you know exactly what to do. Cold for 60 seconds. Sweep outward and downward 15 times. Cold again for 60 seconds. Your body has a built-in drainage system. Now you know how to activate it. If this helped you see that most beauty problems have simple mechanical solutions, subscribe for more simple health truths. Thank you for watching.